Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great today or night or wherever. I hope you are all doing amazing today. And today I'm going to be talking about Laura Harrier. And I really hope that I'm pronouncing her name right, but that's just how I'm going to do it for the rest of this video. So she was kind of a suggestion from one of you guys in the comments down below. And I thought, why not? Because I personally love Laura Harrier. I have seen some of her work in Spider-Man and the Spike Lee film as well. So she's kind of a more recent famous actor. She hasn't been around for that long, and at least not in the mainstream media, but she has kind of grown into her fame more recently, and you might see her in different ads, and she's kind of developed this career that has become even bigger in the last couple of years. So Laura Harrier is first of all an actress and a model, and I wanted to use her as a case study for how to maintain and keep female friendships, because I personally believe that one value all of us women should have is female friendship and female energy. I personally believe that it is so important to have at least a few female friends, because I do believe us as women should stick together, because the world is already so harsh and it's so difficult to be a woman, and it's even more difficult to be a woman when you're all by yourself and you're alone. But when you have this community and this sense of love and supportive group of people around you that do understand your struggles and can relate to you, you kind of feel empowered, and you kind of feel like the fight and the struggles you go through in everyday life is not as hard. It's not a harsh burden to have. So that's why I push so hard on having at least one female friend. If that's the most you can do, at least try to put an effort to have at least one female friend. And I feel like that is going to improve your life so much, and you'll appreciate women and more and what they can do for this world, because we are superheroes. I truly believe that. So with that being said, Laura Harrier, one thing I really wanted to look at was particularly her friendship with Zendaya. Her and Zendaya were co-stars in Spider-Man, and one interesting thing is that whenever I searched up Laura Harrier, people were really putting her against Zendaya in different ways. Number one was putting her against her friendship with Tom Holland. So they were kind of pitting Laura Harrier as somebody that was trying to hit on Zendaya's boyfriend, and making a little bit of a comparison between them. And I thought it was very unnecessary, because first of all, it's two black women being pit against each other, and I feel like that is way too common, and it's not a nice thing to see. But I love the fact that that hasn't affected their friendship at all. At least it doesn't look like it. They haven't started any drama. And there's been also other incidents like the media mixing up Zendaya and Laura Harrier in the movie. And I think that it was very disrespectful, because just because there's two black women as leads in the movie does not mean that you cannot see the difference between both of them. It's clear that they don't even look like each other. So I feel like it was very lazy and very disrespectful towards them. But as that's being said, putting two black women against each other is nothing new in society, in media, and everywhere really. But that's why it's our job to make sure that us as women stick together and don't fall to this trap of competing with each other. So first of all, how does, for instance, Laura Harrier do this? And one thing we should all do is definitely support our own. Recognize that jealousy is a myth. As I said before, society has this thing where it really wants to make us women competitive towards each other, and it makes us think that just because another female has all of these things that I aspire to have, that means that I need to be jealous of her and I need to have this negative energy towards her. But I just want to debunk that, because it is a myth. Nobody has anything more than you. There is this concept called an abundance mindset, which is about resetting your mind into thinking that there's more resources, there's more people in this world for everyone to have. So instead of having this scarcity mindset where you think that no, there isn't enough money in this world, or I have to compete with this person because there's only one spot, that is a mindset that needs to be completely rid of. Because I am going to tell you right here that there's enough resources, probably more than enough resources in the world for all of us to be happy. Whether that is money, whether that is relationships, whether that is opportunities, there's so much out there in the world for all of us, and each and all of us to be happy. So don't fall into that trap that because I'm this and this type of position in my life and this other person is exactly where I want to be, that means I need to hate on them or I need to be this type of person towards them. No, that is completely a lie. The next one, which is have a strong sense of self. Laura Harrier, she has a lot of hobbies, I noticed. She reads books, she does pottery, she does gardening, she collects art. So she, you can tell, spends a lot of time on her own. And when she does spend time on her own, she has so many things that she puts her mind to and she finds just interesting and develops her mind through, that doesn't involve her work. And I think that is a important thing that we can also adapt to ourselves. Develop this strong sense of self. You love spending time by yourself. Learn how to do things on your own and enjoy your own company. Once you are alone, do you feel this sense of loneliness? If you do, I think that is something you need to delve into. Why do I feel lonely? And if I do feel lonely, how can I feel less of that? Maybe I should incorporate and try new things. In my previous video about being unbothered, I talked about trying new things all the time. Care, like you can, every Sunday can be a self-care day where you just put on a mask and watch your favorite series while you are, I don't know, reading a book maybe, or listening to music. Just learn to develop this strong sense of self and create your own self-care routine. Spend a few hours by yourself thinking or reflecting about your whole week every Sunday. That would be such a good routine to have. So yes, the next one would be realizing that a win for other people can also be a win for you too. Whenever Zendaya or some other female friend that Laura Harrier has wins something like an award or anything, it's pretty common to see Laura being supportive online and saying congratulations and being happy for other people. So I feel like once you develop this mindset that a win for other people can also be a win for you, you start to realize that other people are having other female friends and having other people as allies is so much more rewarding to your life and makes you more happy, because you realize that if they can win, that means that I can win as well. What stops me from doing that exact same thing? So I feel like if you just realize that, life will become much more easier to manage as well. And the last but not least, which is just my personal favorite, is if friendships end, you should always end them in a graceful way. I think this is something that I learned a little bit later in life, but it definitely is a gem. always be graceful. If you try to develop a female friendship and it doesn't really work out, always end it in a graceful way. Don't ever end it in a tasteless way where there was drama or anything like that. Always try to end things where you are the mature person. And whether that person talks badly about you, about how your friendship ended or whatever, doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, how you end things is going to speak higher volumes than anything anybody else is going to say about you. So I hope you guys liked all of these tips, and if you did, please do comment down below. I love your thoughts, and I think you guys are so smart and intelligent, so whenever you comment down below, I'm always excited. So please do that, and I will see you guys very, very soon with more videos. So you guys, all of you guys, take care and bye.